Come on into the building, family. Hit that subscribe button. Boy, I'm heated. We got to put some people on blast. Come on in. Come on in. Come on in. Let's talk about it. Real Truth and Power Live. Come on in. While you in, hit that like and share button. Hit that subscribe. I'm heated. I'm pissed. We got another Sambo on the scene. We got another Coon. We need to put these people on blast. If you're not for black people, if you for hurting our culture, you gonna get called out every time. Yo, I'm pissed. Let's start the show so we can get into this. Real talk. I ain't even gonna be long about this. Let's go.
You are now tuned in to Real Truth and Power, the show that uplifts the community with health, wealth, and knowledge of self. Here's your host, Everett Winchester.
Hit that subscribe, please like and share. I need to get this guy out, information out. We got to put this guy out on blast. I don't know if you've heard of this. Strolling through Twitter, you know I love my Twitter, and I see this. Austin Chenge or Chenge, I think he's running for governor of Michigan. It's a brother, y'all. I'm going to go real slow, but I'm not going to be long. I want to get this information across. He's a brother. I believe it's the descendant of Africa, as we all are black people in America. Look at this. I will cancel pound Black History Month in Michigan. It's offensive, unfair, and may be illegal. Let's stop right here. Is it offensive to a black person that doesn't know knowledge of self? Let's start there. Is it offensive to black people that we got to learn about George Washington? Cutting down apple trees, and is that going to help me get a job? Or will helping me get a job learning about powerful black people overcoming all these obstacles, will that help me get a job? Let me tell you something, Sambo. The only thing that is offensive is that we only learning about black people's history for 1 month. We need it every day. Not just 5 days a week in school, 7 days, 24 hours, 365. That's what's offensive, that it's just 1 month. Let me continue. Because this guy's a coon. He's a Sambo. Americans from all backgrounds deserve a revered history. I'm a black man in America, born in 1972. I still don't know my history. Yes, it's important to learn history from all cultures. We need to learn what shaped this world. We need to learn from other cultures' mistakes so we don't make those mistakes. We need to take tips from other cultures on what makes them successful. But more importantly, I need to know my culture. I need to know who I am, where I came from, what I'm about. But it seems that ever since I've been born, all I've learned is other people's history. And if I got to research my true history, and I'm going to go into this brother because he's from Africa, it's sometimes hard to even ask us strong brothers over there because they've been colonized, brainwashed. So if I find out that, yes, I'm a descendant of slavery, but my history goes way past slavery. Religion came from me. All these stories came from me. The pyramids, everything came from me. And I don't know this, then I won't be a strong man. I'll think I'm less than other people because all I hear in school, all these days, 5 days a week, 9 or 10, or even if you go all year round to school, is other people's history. So I think they're greater than me. And all I get is a month and you're taking that away. But let me go on to this tweet. This brother says, I'll declare American History Month instead of Black History Month. I thought American history was what we was learning anyway. I thought we got Black History Month because we wasn't learning about black people in school. Now let's go into this. There are a lot of white people that feel that they don't want to take Black History Month. They feel like they don't have to learn Black History Month. Personally, excuse my language, I don't give a. You know what? If you don't want to learn Black History Month, so be it. But for black people, for black kids growing up, they need to learn not only black history for a month, not only American black history, they need to learn their true roots, the start of civilization. They need to learn more than this religion that's been pushed on us and all of these lies that's been pushed on us. So people want to opt out and say, I don't want to take black history. If it's not a mandatory course where you can pass or fail, so be it. But our people need to learn themselves. And whoever doesn't want to learn, they probably already know. Why wouldn't you want your child to learn about black history? Because your child's going to learn how great black people are if you're white. They went through slavery. And before they were slaves, they were running the world. And they don't know it, but we know it because we took it from them. We brainwashed them. We wouldn't let them read. We wouldn't let them write. In fact, we went to their motherland and pushed religion on them, colonized them. We took over the motherland so some of our brothers and sisters in Africa don't even know what's really popping. We feeding them their own music, hip hop, feeding them that women are bitches and hoes and sluts. And the pop mollies and Percocet, drink that lean. Let them have hip hop. Let them learn from that. They don't want to hear conscious hip hop. That's played out. We got rid of Public Enemy and KRS-One. We got them. So I don't want my kids learning how great those people are. If you don't want to learn how great black people are, I don't really care. But for our people, we need to learn. And we're not getting enough knowledge. This damn Coon that's running for governor, no black people should vote for him because he doesn't want your black vote. He doesn't want your black vote. And I don't want to hear anybody calling him an Uncle Tom. Read Uncle Tom's Cabin. Uncle Tom was not a sellout. It was Sambo that was the sellout. He's a Sambo. He's a coon. He's against the code. He don't care about black people. He doesn't want black people to learn themselves, to be empowered. He doesn't care that black businesses are struggling and that young black kids don't even learn how to become entrepreneurs and develop. That black people don't know how to be manufacturers or producers. That black people don't understand how powerful George Washington Carver was and some of the inventions that he made. And that every time a black person was a manufacturer or producer, they were robbed and stripped. And other people made money and profits off of their inventions. He wants you to learn about those people that stole from black people and not black people. This dude is a coon. He's a Sambo. He's a disrespect for black people. You get up there, what are you going to do for black people? Quid pro quo. If you want a black person to vote for you, or you just don't even care about the black vote. You don't care about education for black kids? Is it me? No, please share this information out. If the more likes we get, the more the information to be out. Please hit that share button. Put this coon on blast. It's sick in my stomach, man. It's sick in my stomach because this is what's hurting our people. This is what's hurting our people. I'm going to read this again, y'all. I don't think you understand the magnitude of this. I really don't. This brother on Twitter, I will cancel Black History Month in Michigan. It is offensive, unfair, maybe illegal. To who? You know what's illegal that I don't hear you speaking on, brother? That you ain't pumping up? It's police brutality. It's racism. I don't see you pumping that up, brother. I don't see you pumping that up. I see you being the Sambo that you are. No, it's not fair. But what you're doing is providing black genocide. You're killing our momentum as a people to grow because you want to vote. Yo, dude, that was a dumbass, ignorant statement. We need more education of our health, of history. And when I say health, how to eat properly. The type of foods that we need to eat because we're naturally not from this climate. I've heard, and please check out my interview with Marjorie Nicole. She's an African designer, how when she went to Africa, she got healthier. The sunlight, the weather. And we over here eating foods that we grew up culturally having to eat and making that phenomenal food. The chitlins. I don't eat pork. I don't eat chitlins. The fried chicken, all that grease and unhealthiness. But we had to do a lot of these things to survive. We didn't know. We were the planners. We were the original people that told them how to crop and harvest food. We're not even eating our own food the right way, the natural way, seasoning by natural seasoning, less salt. We're injecting a lot of stuff in there because we don't know our history of the type of foods we should eat. We don't know our culture. We think the world started, one day it was dark, and God said, let there be light. But we need to learn that Africans believe in eternal life, that we go to the ancestors and we keep pushing that energy to our people. The cross means death. The ankh means eternal life. He's a Sambo. He's a Coon. I'm sorry, y'all. I don't want to put the brother on blast. You know, I know it's difficult for a lot of brothers to run. You got to play that political game. But what's it worth when you're going to sell out your people and take away 30 days that we don't really have? Brother, come out and say, look, what you're not going to do because you're a Sambo and a Coon. Come out and say, hey, if you don't want to take Black history, don't take it. But our people over here, they need to learn knowledge of self, and we need more than a month. And then on top of that, look at your black people and say, hey, instead of learning all this history that doesn't pertain to you, why don't you learn more history that pertains to you? That's why instead of these recreational centers and all of these stuff that are sponsored by the government, we need our own cultural African centers, many more. So you can go in there and you can learn and get extra stuff. We need community centers. We need things to help us out. Not dudes like this. This was a tough one, man, because we're finding ourselves having to put a lot of these dudes on blast. That's what we're finding. We're finding that we got to put a lot of dudes on blast. Yo, you're a Sambo and a Coon. You don't represent me. You don't represent our community. You don't represent black people. one God, one aim, one destiny. You're not on code, man. And people like you are hurting our community. It meant more important for you to get that white vote than to help your community. Then you don't need to run. I need brothers and sisters that want to uplift my community. When they get in office, they like, yo, I grew up here. I got to change this. I got to fix this. Not, I got to do things for do things for everybody, but focus on where you're from. Focus on the people that you live around. This hurts, y'all. Man, I'm out. Peace and blessings. This Sambo. We got to get rid of guys like that. Man, I'm sorry for venting. Y'all know I get emotional. Again, please hit that like and subscribe button. Hit the share. Let's get this information out. And let's stop this brother from getting in. I'd rather stop the brother than have this brother get in office and hurt the family. Brother, you're not black because of your skin color. It's here. Your heart and your soul and your energy, your spirituality makes you a true brother. And you don't got it, brother. Yo, I'm out of here. Real truth and power. We out, man. Bang! Thank you for tuning into the Real Truth and Power Live podcast. We provide health, wealth, and knowledge of self. Please like and share. More importantly, hit that subscribe button.